So a little bit of a different experience for me today, and perhaps for you as well, because I'm actually going to be sitting in the posh seats in the Citizen Suite, which is on the east side of the ground, here in the East Stand. I've been invited by Gary Owen, the former City player. I think I'll be doing a little bit of speaking later. I'll be sitting on the padded seats. Whether I'll be in my seat for the start of the game or not remains to be seen. I'm sure I will be. And, well, let's see what it's like in the posh seats, eh? You ever wondered? You're going to find out today. So is this where I'm going?
Are you collecting the tickets from the East Stand reception?
I am indeed.
Okay, come through, stop at the security tech, and then ask the receptionist.
Thank you.
Welcome.
So here's the man that's invited me in here today. What goes on in here then, Gaz?
Whatever you want, Cheesy. Whatever you want goes on in here. Basically, it's one of the corporate areas of the Sitting Suites. Hosts 300 people. Seats bang on the halfway line. So every type of luxury you want is in here in the Citizens. My job is to MC the room, which obviously lets everybody know when team news comes out, let them know where the seating is, where the general house rules, where the washrooms are, and when teams come out, read the teams out. And then once the game gets underway, my job then is just to let anything that's happening, let them know, but basically to let them have a good time from start to finish. We always bring in a guest. You're my guest today, so we'll be bringing out the good, the bad and indifference of your career for 10 or 15 minutes, which will enhance not just the football here at the football club, but the experience when it comes to Citizens. Everybody has a good time. We try to get everybody, whether they're Fulham supporters or City supporters, to become one while they're in here. But when they get out there, they've obviously got to know the rules. They're in our house, they have to abide by our rules, which basically means keep their emotions under check. They will be sat amongst the home supporters. We rarely have any problems here, and with you here, I know we'll have no problems because you're our bouncer for the day as well.
Enjoying the food?
Fantastic.
There's a lot of selection, isn't there?
Well, there's plenty to go at. Yeah, you've got your carvery, you've got your beef and your chicken, for all your vegetables. Fantastic.
Is it a special occasion today, the reason you're here, or?
Oh, we're just City fans, so.
You're here every week?
We're here most weeks, yeah.
Yeah. Are you enjoying the food?
I am, yes. It's lovely, thank you.
Tell me how you're enjoying the day.
Yeah, it's good so far. I'm trying not to
Eat too much?
Yeah, trying not to eat too much, but yeah, I'll have to try harder at that, I guess.
Is it distracting that you've got the Tottenham-Liverpool game up there?
It was distracting when I cared, when it was 0-0. Now it's 2-0, I've forgotten about it, so that's alright. That's the past.
Does that put a bit more pressure on City to win today?
Not today, I wouldn't have thought. I think it's a big game. I mean, early in the season, you've got to keep pace with, the other teams that are going for the title, but yeah, I fancy us to win today. But, I still think the game against Liverpool in a few weeks is going to be a big game, even though it's early in the season.
It's come a long way since you were paying the wages, John, hasn't it, this club?
Well, yeah, I've just seen the profit that they're making, and that's way above. That would have been a dream. But, the way the club is now, what more could we ask for? It's absolutely fantastic to come here, to be in the Champions League, beyond, all our dreams. But the dreams have come true, and we're absolutely delighted.
And to have facilities like this as well, I mean, it's awesome, isn't it?
Yeah. No, I mean, it's great. We come down here, we get here about an hour and a half before the game, we have a meal, sit around, listening to other people, chatting, and then looking forward to going out there and enjoying the game.
And beating Fulham, ideally.
Oh, no problem today, that. I hope. It'd be good to see Alistair McIntosh back.
Yeah, of course, he was chief executive at one stage.
Chief executive, and he's chief executive at Fulham. So it'd be good to see him back. But, not to win.
Can you enjoy the football more now you're not chairman?
Very much so. Yeah, very much so, because it's not you know, there's no big stress or worry or whatever that went with it. But I did enjoy it, and it was great working with Kevin Keegan. You know, what a guy he was, and still is. You know, and they were good days as well. You know, Kevin Keegan was there, Dennis Church was there, Bernard Halford. You know, those were the days, as they say. Very enjoyable, and not as good as these days.
Who was in that rugby?
You don't get to meet legends like that every
Hey,
day.
hey, they were on the plane with us last week. This big fella here, absolute cracking legend.
What you doing a match day, Pete?
Yes, we try and do some work with Joe and Tommy. We go around and meet the fans and, you know, shake hands and sign autographs. It's great to be
Remember
social.
you?
Only the older ones. only fans over 50, 45, 50.
I bet you wish you were playing today though, don't you?
Yes, on these manicured pitches and defenders who can't tackle.
You could still do that.
And, and you could still, I'd love to have played. Certainly Joe and Tommy would as well.
Man, you're there, Keith was a better player in my book.
Yeah, I agree with you.
You enjoying the day?
Oh, it's fantastic. Nice food, good wine, great company.
Are you a regular in here?
We are this season. We'll see how it goes from there.
What about Fulham today?
Well, it's not even like Newcastle, we're hanging on a bit, weren't we? But hopefully we should be okay today. Well, I've just seen Sane's back in the side as well, so that should be good.
Situation with the Champions League Saturday, Wednesday, and rotations and inevitability that I also believe.
5-1.
Really?
Yeah.
You're giving so much confidence.
I think the international break will have done us good. Really like the team that he's picked. I'm glad Delph's back in. I think giving him a go. So I think he's got players today that's going to try and make their mark again. So I think they're going to be like completely up for it. I think Fulham are a good side, but new to the Premier League, first time here, I think we're going to do it.
3-0. 3-0. Yeah, good game, but 3-0.
6-0. Every week now, Ian. 6-0. 6-0.
What odds have you got on that?
6-1. Next round's on him, innit, if he comes up.
Two goals. I mean, quite easily double that, if not more. But so far, so good. 2-0. Elsewhere, nearly kick-off, we all saw Spurs 1, Tottenham, Spurs 1.
Good first half then.
Oh, I thought it was fantastic, mate. Great to see Sane back. What a fantastic start for him getting a goal as quickly as that. I think Delph looks absolutely superb on fire. Every tackle he's attempting is coming off. We've left a lot of goals there. I think second half we've every chance of getting a bag full. Fulham aren't parking the bus, they're trying hard, they're going for it. Really looking forward to it. Yeah, very good. Just keep it going.
For me, the best touch of the first half was Bernardo Silva when he did that little tricky flick and that through ball to Raheem Sterling. Unfortunately, it didn't end in a goal, but to me, that was the star moment of the first half. 2-0 at the break, more to come. You've got to think so, haven't you?
It was a great game. I really enjoyed it. I don't get a chance to come very often, so it was really good having 3 goals. I know there could have been 10, but still. But I think Delph was had a brilliant game. I think he was just everywhere. I thought it was marvellous. And for me, he'd have been man of the match.
Think of the game then.
Mediocre. I thought City were well in control, but
At times it was
they
excellent.
just
I thought really disappointing for me. I thought Foden should have had half an hour today, and it's an ideal opportunity to prove himself and give him half an hour rather than 5 minutes. He didn't even get 5 minutes. So I thought it was a disappointing substitution. First 20 minutes, excellent. Bernardo Silva plays football like Ferenc Puskas, who not many people know. He's the best player we've got in this club at the moment.
well, I just thought City got bored. Yeah, I just thought we got bored.
Fulham, it was just game management.
Fulham gave nothing, and City just got. He got bored, and all he did is defend capably to make sure that we actually kept a clean sheet. And going forward, there wasn't much spark in City at all.
Yeah, when you play football as a lad and you're top of the league and you're 3-0 up, you want to get 8 and 9. I know we've got a game on Wednesday, but you've still, the passion was not there. Either the substitutes were. Well, I thought Jesus was quite mobile. I thought Mahrez has got a big confidence problem, and all he did was play 18 passes backwards. A great performance in many ways. The first 20 minutes was like last season, but I think we've got to. I think goal difference, psychologically, goal difference is going to be big this year, because I think there's so many poor teams this year in the league. You know, you've got 6 or 7 really poor teams which you didn't have last year. I don't believe, and I think Liverpool will beat most of those teams which they didn't last year. So I think it's going to be tight, and therefore I think goal difference psychologically is a big thing. And it disappoints me that we should have put 5 or 6, 7 or 8 in today. We didn't. I thought Aguero was exceptionally good again, but I wouldn't have taken him off. But he might have had a knock.
My view today is, one thing that I have learned today is, you know, I go and follow City everywhere over the way, as you know. But one thing I have learned today is that we've found a replacement now for David Silva. When he goes, Bernardo Silva, without doubt, is his replacement, and he's proved it today. And that is the only thing that I will take home from today with satisfaction. I know we've won 3-0, but we could have fucking hammered them. Sorry about the language, but you know, we didn't. So it was, for me, it was a pretty weak performance, because we could have taken them to pieces, and we didn't. And we often don't. But David Silva, Bernardo is the replacement for David Silva, and that's full marks to Pep, and forced him to play like that.
What was interesting, looking at the opposition for a change, I thought Sessegnon, after 10 minutes, he'd completely gone. His body language, he didn't want the ball, he wanted the game to finish, and we didn't capitalise upon that. I don't like criticising individual players. He will be a very good player, but his confidence level today was shot after 5 or 10 minutes. Disappointing in a way, but it's a joy to watch football like that for half an hour. If you get half an hour like we did in 90 minutes, it's an absolute joy. But there's a little bit of complacency certainly crept in at Wolves. I watched the warm-up at Wolves, and it was not as intense. I know it was a 12:30 kick-off. I didn't watch the warm-up today. It's just got to be watched. Guardiola, I'm sure he's sensitive to it. I'm sure at half-time he gave them, I would imagine he gave them a bit of a telling off, because they weren't at it enough. But they didn't. They weren't at it in the second half. Still should have scored 6 or 7. I mean, far be it from me to criticise when you're entertained regally as the way we are, but you know, we want perfection, and we get it most of the time, and we knew it wasn't perfection today, but it was still pretty good.
Great first half, petered out. Second half turned into a bit of a training exercise. So disappointed it. Thought we could have had 5 or 6 easy today.
3-0 win, though.
3 points is good, but I thought the performance to start off with was so good we could have done a lot more. So still good though. Good 3 points.
Quite an easy game, really. Second half was a training game. It's disappointing, really. The second half, Fulham quite happy with 3-0. So yeah, I should have stayed in here. I should have went out and watched it, really. But yeah, I enjoyed it. It's great. And we've got a challenge on now with Liverpool winning 5 games. So hopefully, after 15 games, if Liverpool is still in front of us, and I think everybody will step up. The crowd will step up, and we'll get a bit of momentum. So.
What's your day been like in here? Does it enhance the day? Is it all about the football? Birthday today.
I'm only here for the
yeah, I thought it was a good game. First half we played really well. I was really impressed with Bernardo Silva. Fabian Delph looked really good today. Second half really pitted out, but the game was already won.
Does this enhance the day? Or?
It always enhances the day, and especially the jacket. The jacket is
jacket's worth the mention.
Yeah.
You don't know a jacket, are you not?
I've had the mick taken out of me from my jacket today, so yeah. We've had a good laugh, a few beers, so it's been a good day.
3 points, good result, and we needed it with Liverpool, because I just said before, Liverpool, I think it's between us two at the moment, and they're looking good, Liverpool, but we are. So it's going to be a good season.
Although you were a centre half, you were a footballing centre half. So the way that City play at the moment must be something you really approve of.
Oh yeah, without a shadow of a doubt. But I think a lot of the teams now have adapted this sort of play, especially with Guardiola. He's so successful abroad doing this, and like everyone's cottoned onto it. Like, and this day and age, like I remember playing against a good few centre halves, like good lads, like good players, but they were known as stoppers. This day and age, you don't get them anymore. You've got to be able to play.
So you'd fit in perfect then?
Well, I'd fit in perfect. It's just that I'm slightly older.
Slightly older, Tom.
Yeah, listen, I think we whatever game plan that Fulham came with was destroyed after 1 minute, wasn't it? You know, because and actually it looked as if they came to attack. I think everybody thought that they wouldn't come to defend. And for the first 40 seconds, they looked quite lively. Then Sane scored and stole their thunder a little bit, to be honest with you. But it was a competent performance from City, a great opportunity to give the likes of Delph and Sane a run out today, rest Mendy and Stones and a few other players. So comfortable in the end. A few people around me said at 3-0 that after 3-0 it got boring, but some of the football we played still at 3-0 between the third goal and the 90th minute was fantastic, and Bernardo was unbelievable. There was one bit of play and a pass in the first half where he put Sterling through, where Sterling hit the bar. That was just fantastic, and that was typical of the game he had today. Absolutely brilliant. But it's 3 points, improve our goal difference by +3 again, and we go on to Cardiff next week.
So not a bad day all round really, great experience here in the Citizen Suite, met some great ex-City players, gave a couple of talks, went downstairs as well, did some talking down there. Why would they want to hear from me? But anyway, 3-0 win, thought Bernardo Silva was deservedly the man of the match, and if you get a chance, if you do get a chance, you might not have the money to do it, not everybody does, but if you do get a chance to come in the Citizen Suite, then I certainly, based on the experience I've had, would highly recommend it. On Wednesday, I'll be back out doing it among the normal fans again for the visit of Leon. This one, of course, first of all goes on the City website, and then 48 hours later goes on my YouTube channel. On Wednesday, it'll be straight on my YouTube channel around about 2 hours after the game, as normal, as all the cup ties are exclusively to my YouTube channel. So thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.